You're still watching The Pulse with me, Gifty Ando Apia. Today, in our crossover to Germany, we look at how the country is hoping to attract skilled labor, especially from outside of the European Union, to fill a gap of skilled labor. The shortage of skilled workers has become one of Germany's biggest issues with effects for its economy. But how come? And which countries are the targets for Germany? Let's go live now to Berlin, where Emmanuel Chase is political correspondent with our partners. DW is standing by with some answers. Emmanuel, thanks for your time this afternoon and for joining us once again. Now, first, take us through why there is a shortage of people to work in Germany when actually unemployment is a rather big issue across the world.
Well, the problem here in Germany and actually in the European Union as a whole is that the population is aging, thus restricting the job market. There's not enough people simply to fill out the jobs, especially when it comes to skilled positions. Now, one of the reasons why the European Union was formed was to allow EU workers to travel through different countries and be able to work there. The problem is that other EU countries also need their own skilled workers. So here in Germany, we face a shortage in various sectors. In the engineering sector, the health sector is most affected. There's a shortage of nurses. Also, the sector of sciences is affected. Academia, IT experts are needed. The construction and transport sectors are affected. So we see skilled workers are needed in various economic sectors here in Germany.
Well, perhaps we should start telling everybody else who's interested in engineering, nursing, sciences, academia, etc., to start looking at Germany. But Germany is actually looking to fix this problem. Tell us how.
Well, this summit that happened this week in Germany saw the government and the business leaders coming together to agree on a plan to make the recruitment of skilled workers easier. And indeed, in March, there will be a Skilled Workers Immigration Act signed by the German parliament. So businesses have agreed to help workers, for example, to guide them through German language training. They will help them out finding a place where to live in Germany, and also they will help them navigate to German bureaucracy. Companies will also offer more targeted jobs aimed at foreigners, and on its side, the government will speed up the visa process so as for people to be able to quickly start a job. And the government will also recognize foreign qualifications and develop its information portal just so as to ease the access of the job offers that are on the market.
Well, that sounds interesting, especially since migration has been one of the biggest issues for Germany. But as far as attracting non-EU nationals to work in Germany is concerned, which specific countries is Germany looking at and why?
So several countries are being looked at. So just to come back on the EU countries, it's worth remembering that 2.5 million EU workers are already working in Germany, and there's still a lack for skilled workers. So now Germany is looking abroad. It's looking at countries like Mexico, like the Philippines, like Brazil, India, and Vietnam. So why those countries specifically? Well, for example, in the healthcare sector, there are skilled workers in those particular countries, and they're already trained abroad, so that would come as a cheaper cost so for both the German government and German businesses.
Suffice that to say that is Germany looking at all at any African country?
It's not that other countries are excluded, but those are the countries on which Germany focuses at the moment.
Okay. Well, in the midst of the rise of nationalism of sort, we've seen how some parties even have made strides to the surprise of a lot of people in Germany. How have the various stakeholders in Germany reacted to this information or this news?
Well, Labour Minister Hubertus Heil sought to reassure those fractions of society that fear an uncontrolled immigration. He said that it was not about allowing this uncontrolled immigration into Germany, but to let in qualified people. I quote him, that we need so that our country can remain economically strong in the future. And on the business side, companies in Germany and business partners have actually welcomed this summit and welcomed those measures to ease to ease this immigration because they need it so as to make German economy viable.
Interesting news there. Well, we share it with anybody else who is in Philippines, Brazil, Mexico, etc., and as well to some other African countries, to people who qualify, to see how they can fare on that. Emmanuel, thank you so much for bringing us up to date on this issue, all-important issue. Emmanuel Chase is a political correspondent with our partners, DW. She joined us all the way from Berlin in Germany on our usual crossover here on The Pulse every Wednesday. Continue watching.